Hey you guys, it's Sandra from Asexualise.com in association with World of Quirky and Quirky Academy. Asexualise.com is a new website with products and resources for asexuals coming this year. Happy New Year 2016. Right now though, I'm going to take you slightly back to last year and Christmas. And today I'm going to do a Christmas present haul Asexualise style. So this is my asexual Christmas present haul video. I hope you adore it. I've got some wonderful Christmas presents. I'm really blessed to have such gorgeous parents and friends that have bought me such beautiful gifts. So thank you so much to all my friends and family that have given me gifts, and obviously to all my friends and family that have given me Christmas cards, and everyone on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube that sent me Christmas wishes, private messaged me, emailed me. Thank you so much. So today I'm going to start the ball rolling with a present I bought myself. Now I think it's really important to love yourself. And I think it's so important to give yourself a gift. It's one of the things that helped me learn to love myself and combat depression years ago. I really didn't like myself years ago. I hated my life. I hated who I was pretty much. It was a real battle with myself. Now I love who I am. I love being me and I love my life, including my asexual life. So to me, giving yourself a gift, however big or small, is essential to leading a happy and healthy life. Now, you don't have to give yourself gifts all the time, but whenever there's something you really want and love for yourself, go ahead. It can be a present, it can be a special moment. You know, you could go to the sea, you could go and visit a friend, you could go for a beautiful walk. So you can give yourself the gift of anything. Or you can give yourself a physical present. Now, I like to give myself physical presents as well as going on dates with myself. And yeah, just really loving myself. It's so important. So this is a Christmas gift I bought this year. You might have seen it on the pic a minute ago. So here it is. This is my Christmas gift to myself. For a day job, I work in John Lewis, for those of you who didn't know. 5 days a week, I'm the fitted bedroom specialist there. I've been in retail for like yonks of my life. So I really know retail really well. I'm specifically the only fitted bedroom specialist in the whole of John Lewis in this particular store I work in. So there's only me 5 days a week. And then I do all my other work on top, which is business mentoring, social media training. I'm a published author as well, and yeah, I've started a t-shirt business, which I absolutely never even dreamt of the year before last. But last year I decided I really wanted to do t-shirts because I love t-shirts and thought I'd give it a go. So it's always slow to start, but I've had a few sales of my asexual t-shirts actually, my I Aced It one, and also recently my Ace Superman style one. So that's all good. So here is the gift I bought myself, and it's actually a hand muff as well. So not only is it a gorgeous Santa, I love my cuddlies. If you don't know, I absolutely love cuddly toys. I'm a cuddly person. I'm not attracted to people sexually. I'm very attracted to a lot of foreign guys actually in particular, and I do experience aesthetic attraction and lots of attraction, but just not sexual, and not usually platonic as well, which can cause a few internal issues with my brain going off every 5 minutes going, I really like you, and my heart going, oh, I really like you, romance, romance, alert, alert. Anyway, to get back to the Christmas haul, this is my Santa. So as you can imagine, an asexual Christmas haul, all my Christmas presents I consider are asexual Christmas presents. There's nothing sexy about them, apart from they're asexy. Well, when I say there's nothing sexy about them, well, yeah, to me some of them are sexy because I don't do sexy in the traditional form. So yeah, you know, they may be sexy. Like, you might find this Santa sexy, but I find him cute. He's really cute to me. Anyway, and this is amazing. Look, he's got a flappy bit. I love flappy bits. This is amazing. You can flap him up and down. So if you're watching TV and you're getting a bit excited, you can go, yay, 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 at the TV programme. And then you can just sit on top of him like this. So whatever you want to do, it's great. And really nice thing to feel, really nice thing to stroke. It's beautiful and it sits on your bed really well. You might have noticed him in my last video, actually. I did get Christmas pyjamas, Eeyore pyjamas. They're in my last video. I'm not going to put them on again for you because the video showed me in them throughout the whole thing. So what else did I get? I also showed you in the last video this, all my pens flicked out. Now, I am a writer and I love to write wherever I go. I keep thinking up ideas and it's always good as a writer to have a notepad on you. So this was brilliant from my mum. She's pinking me out this year. You may have heard of Pimp My Site or Pimp My Car, but she's pimping, not pimping. She's not pimping. She's pinking her daughter out. You know, she's getting me kitted out in pink. So anyway, and I'm not really a pink person, but I think I'm going to be this year. Apart from you can see pink tinsel and some pink pyjamas, but I don't normally wear pink. But we'll get onto that. Anyway, this is my beautiful like little file of facts. It's amazing. You can put the dates, the memo numbers and the dates, the days, and this is what I'm going to be doing my planners on. Because I do multiple jobs, I have to plan my whole life a bit like a business. I have to schedule time in for fun usually, schedule time in to meet up with friends and schedule all my business stuff. I get about 4 hours sleep a night on average at the moment, so it's quite heavy going. I am a night owl, but I have to get up for work at 7:30 and you know, sometimes I don't go to sleep till 3:30, 4 in the morning, so I only get a few hours sleep. Anyway, I still love my life. It's a brilliant. So this is fabulous. It's great for writing notes, for getting all your issues out, and for putting all your delights in. You should be writing successes down as well. You should be really, really writing your successes down. If you don't write what you're successful at and what you did good at, how can you praise yourself? Praise is so good and important for self-love. So anyway, that's amazing. Thanks to my mum for that one. It's brilliant. What else? Oh, CDs. I absolutely love my music. Now, being a grey A asexual, I absolutely love music. I love dancing. And I've actually got a bronze in freestyle disco dancing that I've never told you about before. So yeah, let me go and get it. Oh, I'm coming back. Oh my goodness me. I'm knocking everything over. Coming back. So anyway, this you've never seen before, but this is my gold. Well, not my gold, my bronze. Gold is wishful thinking, it's bronze. Hey, it looks gold. So it's my bronze in freestyle disco. I couldn't do the silver or the gold. I had to give the dance class up for work at the time because it was a mega amount of hours I was doing. I'm still doing a mega amount of hours, but I'm doing multiple jobs now instead of one. But yeah, anyway, that's my bronze in freestyle disco. I got highly commended, so I'm very proud of that. So anyway, I love clubbing and I love young stuff. I love dance music, club music, pop music. They're my favourite. Now, a lot of asexuals I've noticed like rock music, some like classic, some like opera, some what I would call older music, you know, some 80s stuff. I don't actually come into contact or communicate with many asexuals that love the latest club and dance music. If you love the latest club and dance music, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you on what your favourite tracks are. I mean, if you don't love club music, fine. If you want to put your tunes down, put them down. It's just, I find it really, really difficult when I love all this type of music, and most asexuals that I come into contact with and talk to, bless their hearts, they just are amazing individuals, and it's good we're all different, but they just don't seem to like the same music as me. So yeah, I feel a bit like, whoa, am I the only one? So it'd be great to hear if you like dance music as much as me. Anyway, what was I showing you? Oh yeah, I was showing you what I got. Look, the Ministry of Sound triple album. This is just amazing, and I love it. So yeah, that's what I got. My mum bought me that. She's pinking me out. Anyway, and she also got me the Now album. Oh, I'm dropping it on the floor. I'm going off a minute. So yeah, she got me the Now 92 album, which is the latest one. which I think is upside down now. So my favourite song at the moment on both of these, because I've got some of the same songs on, is Sigala, Easy Love, which has got a snippet of Michael Jackson's ABC in there. It is absolutely awesome. Obviously, due to copyright, I can't really put it on, unfortunately. But it's amazing. And it's on disc 2 of now 92. And it's the 3rd track on there. So if you want to hear it, or look it up on YouTube, Sigala, Easy Love. It's a brilliant track. Absolutely adore it. And my friend Debbie, she got me this really amazing bag. And she got me loads of gifts. I really wasn't expecting it. Now, she got me this ring. Can you see it? Again, it's pink. So even my friend's pinking me out. So pink must be a lucky colour for me this year. Can you see that? It's absolutely beautiful. It's so sparkly. I love sparkly things. I love glitter. I love tinsel. I've currently got my fibre optic lamp on behind me and my rocket lava lamp with lots of glitter bits in. And you'll notice I love tinsel. Well, you haven't seen the best of it yet. Oh, I'm in an asexual documentary soon. Laurie, who's the student, is coming to film me this Monday. So, hardly many hours left to go. And it will go on YouTube after editing. She's coming to film me in my own home. And she wants me to tell my own personal asexual story. Don't know what questions she's going to ask me, but it's going to be really, really interesting, especially as I'm a grey A. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of interviews with aromantic asexuals, but I personally haven't seen many with grey A's. And so I love passionate kissing. I love to be intertwined with a guy I feel really in love with, but with clothes on, not off. And I think clothes are an art form on a guy. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Anyway, we're going to go back to this. So this bag, so she got me the ring, and then look what else she got me. This photo frame. Now this is so funky, and as you know, I'm very quirky, so this suited me. Oh, you can't really see it, sorry. So it's still wrapped up in the bubble. I did take it off, but I thought I'd wrap it up again because I had to transport it from my parents because I went over to my parents at Christmas. Look at that. Now that is just amazing. Look at it. It's stunning and it's very, very quirky. So it's really good. Now my friend also got me this. Oh, this. Sorry. Oh, right. Now this is amazing, and she knows I'm going to love this because as a writer, I absolutely adore it. Stuff I've got to get done. I'm always creating lists. I create lists every single day. I task myself every single day. I'm an entrepreneur, which is again different to asexuals. I found that I'm really like one-off really, because there's not many asexual entrepreneurs out there. There are some business people that are in my Asexual Business Gurus and Entrepreneurs group. There are also lots of creative artists, writers in that group. We are a small group. We love to have you and love to hear what you have to say. If you want to post some stuff in that group, feel free to join and post it. If you're asexual, it is an asexual only group, Asexual Business Gurus and Entrepreneurs, otherwise known as facebook.com/acebusiness. Do look us up. So yeah, this is stuff I've got to get done now every day. Like I said, I task myself, so I do feel a bit strange in the sense that I seem to be one of the very few asexual entrepreneurs out there. You know, someone who's really, really into business. And this can make quite hard because I'm talking about business in groups, particularly Facebook groups. People are sort of thinking that I'm promoting myself and my business. But my business is a huge part of who I am and what I do. I cannot not talk about it because pretty much my business is my life. I live and breathe my businesses 24/7 because they're not just my businesses. They're a part of who I am. I've sort of integrated my personalities throughout my business and vice versa. I just live and breathe my businesses. You know, every day I'm striving to be the best person I can be. I'm being creative and I'm writing things and I'm designing things. I'm thinking up new ideas all the time, and I'm an extrovert. You know, I do post my videos and I do, you know, say a lot of stuff about what I do because I'm proud of it, and because I, you know, in terms of the groups, asexual groups, I'm posting predominantly asexual stuff in there. I'm not really posting about anything else I do, which is a ton of other stuff. You know, one of my primary things I do is help redundant people back into work, and I do a lot of social media stuff as well. But I really, really want to help people. In 2016, I believe I'm going to help a ton of people. I want to help you more. And I've also got a Quirky Books TV channel. And I'm going to be doing a lot of self-development and professional development there for everyone. So if you're asexual or not asexual, it will be for you. But this channel is specifically for asexuals and allies and people who want to know more. So it's going to be very much geared towards my asexual life, which is a huge part of me as well. So yeah, so this is stuff I got to get done. This is essential. I've just finished a Brendan Burchard course. If you don't know who he is, he's a top entrepreneur, business guru, public speaker, world-class author. So, you know, he's amazing. And I've just finished, I'm just finishing his Your Next Bold Move course. And, you know, one of the tips he gives is to write down goals every day, which I always do anyway, and to set at least 3 goals, and however small they are, make sure you tick them off at the end of each day that you've done them. You know, it could be absolutely anything. If you've got kids, it could be, you know, picking the kids up from school. I know a lot of asexuals don't have kids. I don't personally want kids, but that could be a thing. Or it could be giving your pet a bath. For example, taking your dog for a walk, going to see a friend, you know, 3 goals. Or it could be something like designing a website or an app, or drawing a something, or painting something, you know, anything, you know, fulfill your life with stuff you like to do. One of the things I love about, you know, being asexual is I have loads more time on my hands. I'm not in a relationship at the moment. And if I was in a relationship, I'd literally want a living apart together relationship, because I do like living on my own. I enjoy it. And I love my business stuff so much. It's a huge part of who I am. And I was born to help people. That's what I was born to do in 2016. I will be doing more of that than ever before. I've trained for 3 years in my own personal professional development. I've got a Quirky Academy that I will be developing more. And a big part of that is going to be asexuality, because that's part of people's personal development, you know? People that are asexual need to know there's people like me who really do understand you. You know, I really get where you're coming from. And asexuality is natural. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I don't know why it even comes into the equation. That people even think there's anything wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Asexuality is natural for asexuals. And that's all there is to it. So just be proud. Anyway, so that's amazing. It says a futile attempt at organising my life. Well, it's actually one of the things I'm good at, but I need to get better at. Always room for improvement. And this, oh my goodness me, look, Terminator Genesis. I saw this at the cinema and I loved it. It's got Arnie in, and yes, he is an older Arnie, but it actually fits in really well with the storyline, and he is simply amazing in it. The trailer doesn't do him justice. My mum got me the Blu-ray, which I got a Blu-ray player, but 3D edition. Now, I don't have a 3D TV at the moment, but if I ever get one in the future, it means it's good, because I'll have a 3D movie or more to watch. And I love 3D. Whenever I have the chance, I go and see movies in 3D. I've just seen the new Star Wars movie, and I had to see it in 3D. But the thing is, my eyes have got so used to 3D that when I look through the glasses now, I don't really think about it being 3D. You know, it's more of a subconscious thing now than a conscious thing, because it's just there all the time. So yeah, it's really, really strange. My eyes got so used to it. But I love it. I love the 3-dimensional aspect, because you feel like you're in the film a bit more. So I just adore it. And so, yeah, it's really good, and I really want to watch this again. So I have to wait to factor in some time into my schedule to do that. And then what else have I got in here? Oh, yeah, I've got this. Now, my friend Debbie bought me this, and my mum bought me the Terminator 3D. I think I said that. Yeah, my friend Debbie bought me this. Now, this is gorgeous, but it's actually bubble bath. Now, I don't have a bath. I only have a shower. I've lived in my place for 11 years. That's a long time on my own, but I love my home. And yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's stunning. But it'll probably be like an ornament that I use it as, because I haven't got a bath. But it's cranberry cupcake glitter bubble bath. So yeah, it's fabulous. And is there anything else in here? Oh yes, there is. Now my friend Deb's got me this key ring. And it's called Home is Where the Heart crossed out TV is. Now, to be honest, I don't hardly watch any TV. So in that sense, this is not quite me, because my home is where my heart is. Having said that, I'm not a housey, wifey person. So my heart isn't in housework. So if it means home is where the heart is, heart crossed out because, you know, I'm not into cooking, I'm not into cleaning, I'm not into dusting. In that, you know, that's, I don't, you know, think about doing stuff like that around the house, apart from I don't want to do it. So yeah, in other words, crossing that out and putting TV because I prefer to watch movies, it's a good thing. So it depends how you read this keyring. Remember, everything is open to interpretation. And that's even true of asexuals. You know, you can go in groups and you can say something, and different people can take something you said completely different way. And it could be a different way to what you mean it as. So it's all open to interpretation. And that's one of the wonderful things about the world. But it can also be tough as well, you know, because things can be open to interpretation. So that's why I love saying asexuality is natural. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing to interpret there. So that is my opinion. That is my fact. I'm asexual. I've been asexual, I reckon, all my life. And I think I was born to help other asexuals. It's one of my callings. And I know that now. Ooh, dropping the present. Anyway. Thank you, Deb. So have I got anything else in here? Well, I've also got this diary from my mum. More pinking me out. Now, this is a small diary. I usually put the smaller diaries in my handbag, although this is quite big for a handbag diary. And I haven't got another big diary at the moment, so I need to start using this rather soon and swiftly. I haven't actually put anything in it yet. My bad. But it has been at my mum's. Because I had to leave my presents there for a little bit until I went over New Year's Day and took them back with me. But this is gorgeous. I love heart stuff. It's really pretty. Love it. And I do like keeping some gift tags. So call me crazy. I don't mind. I love being crazy. I don't want to be normal ever in my life. So it's really good. So yeah. I got a little Santa, which is kind of a sort of a normal one. But look at this. Isn't this so cute? It's a little snowman. And bears. Oh, I've got a thing about bears. I love bear stuff. I love bear paper, bear tags, cuddly bears. Love them. And look, this is so cute. How can you not think this is cute? This is so sweet. Have you seen that? Oh, so cute. I also like this bear. Look. You might have noticed up above on my guinea pigs' cages there is a bear card. Yeah, and the bear card is from my friend Joe. So thank you so much, Joe, for the lovely bear card. That is really thoughtful of you. I love it to bits, and you're absolutely awesome. I've also got a big card there from my parents, a little card there with a sort of the dress. That's from my friend Debbie. And it says about friend on there. Lovely words. I got loads of cards this year. I got 14. And then the other one with the little penguins on is from a lady called Beryl. She's actually my homeopath. And yeah, she helps keep me on track with my health by sending me some stuff through the post, which is good bugs. So if you've ever had a cold or want to prevent getting ill, Hylac is what I use, which not many people know about. It's like billions of good bacteria. I don't drink any alcohol, but they are preserved in alcohol. They have to be to keep them alive. So a lot of the good bacteria we buy as yogurts, you know, in yogurts from the supermarket, for example, they're not very high dosage that you need. And a lot of them that you get from health shops, they die off in tablet form when they're when they're transported. So it's really important to have fresh liquid bugs, and they've helped me. I was a bit poorly before Christmas, but it was during my Christmas break, so I haven't had any time off sick from my day job for nearly 2 years. On the 21st of January 2014 was when I went back to work from my last lot of illness. So I'm really proud of that, because I do have an autoimmune problem. So yeah, it's really good, particularly as most people are sick in my big department store that I work in. And there's loads of people in there and they cough and splutter and have flu and all sorts. So yeah, I've done really well. I'm quite proud of myself on that. So that's the tags. Oh, and I have to show you, yeah, I did keep a bit of the paper. because this is so cute. Look at this. Can you see this? This is bear and reindeer. Oh, so cute. I love cute stuff. I'm a very, very cute person. Now, this isn't actually from my mum. This is from Debbie, just like the bag is. And I'm really upset that actually I've got the bag damaged, because I love this bag. No, she even got me bear paper. Amazing. Now, you might have noticed these tops I've got on. Now, this is what my mum bought me. Look at this. This is stunning. This is a Henley top. It's amazing. Again, she's pinking me out, right? So I'm going to move back a little bit so I can show you. Look at this. Now, this is beautiful. Look at this. I love it. And the top underneath, okay, I've got another top underneath. It's also what my mum bought me. And literally, she's pinking me out. This is a bench top. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, it's a bench top and it's very, very, very pink. So, yeah, very pink. And I don't normally wear pink. But I'm going to do it up because the other one's a bit bigger hugging. So I like to put something over the top of it to at least make it look like it comes in at my waist. Oh, I did have some chocolates as well. I forgot to share that with you. I did have chocolate. But I can't really run all the way to the kitchen now, can I, to get the chocolate. It's special sugar-free. Well, no added sugar chocolate. It's amazing. Now, what I wanted to say is... Oh, and she got me... My mum and dad got me this necklace. It's a Swarovski crystal. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. If it's not, just put the pronunciation down in the comments. But look, that is beautiful. Can you see that? It's beaming. Absolutely beaming. I love hearts so much. Excuse me. Now, what I was going to share with you is that it's not just necessarily about physical gifts you get for Christmas, as in the sense of Christmas presents. Gifts can come in all shapes and sizes. Now, one of the things that I've worked on for absolute years of my life is a book. Well, over 2.5 years of my life, to be precise. I was made redundant for the second time in my life and career in 2009. And it was a real bummer at the time. Basically, the concession I managed closed down. It was inside another big store. And the big store went bust. Not my concession, the big store. But because the big store went bust, we had to come out. Because literally, we didn't have a building to be in anymore. So yeah, that was kind of tough. It took me a couple of weeks to come to terms with the fact that it wasn't my fault. I was blaming myself, and that was ludicrous because there was no way it was my fault. When the host store was closing down, I was offered a transfer to another store, but it was going to be too much money in transport costs, so I took my redundancy. And that's back in 2009, and I decided then and there, after this couple of weeks of coming to terms with what had happened, my situation, and, you know, the fact I've been made redundant for a second time in my life, that I decided there and then that I was born to help people, and specifically to help people redundant to get back into work and to write. And so that's when I knew 100% I was born to write. And I just want to write loads of books, to be honest with you. But my first book was published last year as an ebook. It's called Break Through the Barriers of Redundancy to Get Back into Work. It's a complete A to Z system or guide, it's called, for getting back into work. I mean, this is no ordinary redundancy book. There's a lot of chapters on there about self-love, about how I helped to overcome my depression, you know, some things that helped me. There's chapters on marketing and networking and self-employment. You know, if you are considering self-employment, there's all the factors to take into consideration before you jump in. You know, there's pages of questions that ask you, have you thought about these different things? And it's a revolutionary book because it treats the person holistically, you know, as you've got to focus on your own self-acceptance, self-love, coming to terms with your situation, who you are, what you are, what you're born to be. You know, before all the noise of life got in the way, before you're made redundant, You know, are you really in the right place? Are you really doing what you're meant to be doing and born to be doing in your life? You know, whatever that is. And it's a holistic book that treats the inner being before the outer being. It's no good going to an interview if you don't love who you are, if you're still in emotional turmoil, because that'll reflect in the interview. You know, there's chapters on work experience, voluntary work. It's a complete A to Z system. There are 26 A to Z chapters plus some more to help you. So it's great. And I spent 2.5 years. I did a lot of courses, seminars in 2012 to improve myself. I used to suffer depression for years and years of my life. I used to want to die most days. It was really tough. And this went on for years of my life. Years and years of my life. You know, it was tough. It was really hard. I didn't take any tablets for depression either. So it was really tough. And anxiety. Still have a bit of anxiety sometimes. Some things trigger it off sometimes. But yeah, anyway, since 2012 I did a lot of personal development, self-development. I got myself better, completely changed my life around. And yeah, there have been a few major things happen in my life. Redundancy was one of them, but there's been a few other turning points in my life too that I'm sure we'll chat more about. So anyway, one of the gifts, that the best gift, so other than my Christmas presents that are wonderful from my loved ones and family and friends, is the fact that I got a piece about my book in a local glossy magazine. Now, this means so much to me. You know, this means so much to me. Look, this is in Devon Life Business and Professional magazine. You know, and I'm giving my expert opinion. This is an article that I wrote for the magazine, and it gives my expert opinion about, you know, about the jobs market and specifically about the retail sector. There had been some talk in the magazine that employers are finding it difficult to employ staff because potential employees can actually pick and choose the jobs that they want to go to. Well, in reality, in the retail sector, that's not the case. It's really, really tough. You know, it's really tough. And even in my own company, they've made redundancies, you know, like higher up. And, you know, there's people that have left and they're not always replacing them. And the staff are doing more work. So they're doing work sometimes of 3 people that was originally done by 3 people. So it's one person doing the job of 3 people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so I had something to say about that. And this is what I wrote. And this is me. I don't know if you can see that down below a little bit. Has that got into focus? So yeah, it's on page 28. This is out now. It's out in Sainsbury's. It's as a bundle, so you can get Devon Life. There's also a magazine currently which has got trips in holidays in England, actually. It's really good. This is a UK magazine, but you can go online. You can go online, type in Devon Business, Life and Professional, and you can sign up by email, and you can just get it online as a download. So it doesn't matter where you live in the world. And this is on page 28. And I'm so proud of it. I mean, 2.5 years it took me to write this book. 2.5 years, and I put my life and soul into this book. This book is just not, like I said, a normal redundancy book. It's got like my life's work in there. And I'm so proud of it, you know. I mean, I have sold some copies. But you've got to love what you do. And you've got to love what you do for you, as well as helping others. You know, you've got to be passionate about it, enthusiastic about it. You know, it's not bragging. It's just being proud of who you are, and there's nothing wrong in that. I think sometimes we get worried if we say we're doing well at something, saying we're really good at something, that we're bragging, or that, you know, people will be like, oh no, she's doing this and she's doing that and she's being big-headed or not. I'm not being big-headed. I know I still have tons to learn about the world. You know, I know not everyone's going to be wanting this book. I know that I spent 2.5 years writing the book, but I've self-published, and you wouldn't believe the amount of paper I've been through with multiple copies and day and night trying to edit it, make every sentence legible so that people other than myself can understand it. You know, I've agonised over one word, over a punctuation mark. It's not been an easy journey. It's been really, really tough. But what I want you to take away from this whole video is not just only am I blessed and are we blessed to have physical gifts in the world, but also lots of gifts in the world, you know? Sometimes gifts aren't in wrapping paper. Sometimes gifts are ones we give ourselves. The satisfaction that we know we've completed something and we've achieved something in our life, however big or however small, and it means something to us, something we're passionate about, something we're enthusiastic about. I want you to take away that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to be proud of who you are. It's okay to feel great about your achievements. You know, it's brilliant. It's wonderful to feel confident and comfortable about your asexuality. If you feel confident and comfortable about it, then a lot of others will be confident and comfortable about it around you. I pretty much have no choice. You know, it's not negotiable. If you know you are, you know you are. But what I want to do is wish you a very blessed 2016. I want you to go for your goals, ambitions and dreams, whether they're watching a movie, writing that book, designing that poster, doing that piece of artwork, writing that email to someone special, telling you someone you love them, maybe telling someone who you didn't feel like telling because you were too shy, telling your best friend how awesome they are. Whatever are your goals, ambitions and dreams for 2016, I want to go for them. Life is so short. Life is really, really short. You know, I think now, what happens if I die tomorrow? Have I lived my life authentically, quirkily, and how I want to live my life? I repeat, have I lived my life how I want to live my life? Have I done what I want to do that day, that moment, that second? Until next time, thank you for joining me on this video. Embrace your quirky and each other's. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's a big button down below, the big red button. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I'd love to hear your comments. I know it's been a really long video, but I thought we deserved some quality time together. And yeah, Happy New Year. Share this video with your friends. Share. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.